Yo, what it is. Boosie Badass and Terrence Gangsta Williams. They having a little back and forth going on right now. And it all started from a Vlad TV interview, where Vlad asked Boosie how he feel about Gangsta Williams and the way that he came home. As far as, he told on some dead people. This what he's saying. He's saying he got off a life bet by telling on dead people. So Boosie, you know how he is. He get real animated. He real emotional. And he had this shit to say.
Number one, do you think cooperating about someone who's dead, is that considered snitching in your book?
Yeah, of course.
Why is that?
And how you know did he show you paperwork on it?
Well, I had actually looked up some of the things. So some of the stuff that he was saying,
I wouldn't believe that Vlad that he just did that and all that. Like, he's not what he gonna get for that? Like, I don't believe that. I had a real respect for Gangsta and the stories I heard about him, but that shit leave with me. I have no type of respect for him anymore. What I had for him, that was because of all the stories and all that. But once you go that route, I dismiss you from my legend book and X you out.
Well, let's just say the story is true. So like I said, I haven't seen the actual paperwork and
you haven't seen the paperwork. He could be telling you that just to be telling you that on fucking camera. Right. He about to set up 100 motherfuckers. That's how that shit go, man. You stay solid, nigga. Some of us gonna make it, some of us ain't. That's just how it gonna be. You know what I'm saying? You can take that gangster shit off your name, man. Real shit, man. That shit hurt me when I heard about that shit. Cause how all them niggas in that city stand up for Gangsta and Angola, man. Them niggas talk highly of this man. They stand on this nigga name. And that shit hurting me. They hear that nigga was out of jail and that nigga done got down. Cause them niggas in that city, they stand up behind that nigga. When I say Lee Luke, when I rep Baton Rouge and all my niggas, they want to come up, putting down and stand solid and put in work in the streets, they say Gangsta. That's one of the names they say. And that nigga fucked that up with real niggas in the penitentiary. And I say that then I stand on my word about that. That's why I got pissed off with them niggas in that city. They bowed down to that nigga. They speak highly of him and baby them. And that nigga fucked that up for them niggas. Now when the niggas say that all niggas' names in BR, they ain't gonna be able to mention him. They gonna mention him with shit in his mouth. Cause the niggas hate rats up there, cause every rat got him up there. That nigga ain't have to do that, nigga. You laid back forever, nigga. You straight. You just gotta lay down, nigga, and pray. He trying to be like Keith D. He trying to get some people to side and some people to side. Nigga, show us paperwork, nigga. Yeah, tell a district attorney write that down and say you did that. Tell a nigga, the motherfucker over the federal to come. And why he ain't vouching for you? Call him the Vlad TV on side you with the paperwork. Yeah, man, that shit don't go like that. Nigga be talking, nigga. You ride this shit out, nigga. BG riding this shit out, man. Day for day, real gangster shit. Yeah. Day for I ain't telling no nothing, man. I ain't breaking for nothing, man. Yeah. So you can't even mention them. Gangsta hurt my motherfucking heart, man. Them niggas rep for that dude up there, bro.
Now, Terrence Williams. I ain't gonna call him Gangsta Williams because real gangsters don't fold. He heard what Boosie said. And he had some outlandish, wild accusations about Boosie. Saying he was on PC in Angola and all type of shit. Check it out.
Let's get down to the business at hand, my brother. You stated you X'd me out of your legend book. Let me just say this. I can hear it in your voice that you sound like a scorned fan. Always remember this. You can hide history, but you cannot erase history. So whether I'm in your book or not, it is what it is, bro, for a street side. Now, I also want to remind you that your book don't count to me. That's nothing to me. But at the end of the day, I go by the book of Allah. the Quran, Surah 101, Ayah 1 through 11. That's Surah Al-Qadiyah. Then you got Surah 66, Surah 66, Ayah 8. That's what I go by when I deal with the books. You said you had respect for me. No, you said you had respect for me due to what you heard in the streets. But it sounded like a contradiction to me with you, because you would say on one hand you had respect for me with all the stories you heard in the streets. That's why you had the respect for me. However, you lost respect for me because of the rumors of what you're hearing now. So which is it? It's like you picking how you want to feel. And I understand it. You have a right to do that. Now, you say to take the name Gangsta off. I could take the Gangsta off. Who are you to tell me what I can do? Bro, you from Baton Rouge, an hour from me. You know you must qualify to speak on me, man. Stay in your lane. Stay in the rap lane, matter of fact. You're not even much a street dude. The dudes that you speak on in Angola, my homies that love me still to this day, always remember this, bro. Whenever somebody say they love you, if they truly love you from day one, no matter what you do or what you go through, they're going to still love you regardless. The same homies you speaking on Angola that you say stand on my name and respect me, that's the same homies when you went to Angola behind Katrina, behind a storm, because they sent y'all out of the county jail. When you went there, those are the same homies that I reached out to make sure you was okay. And you know what they came back and say? Oh, he good, he in protected custody. So when you get on Vlad and you be telling all these old wild, goofy stories about you was in Angola, man, you was in protected custody, man. You only made to Angola because of the storm. They had to move you all somewhere. So keep that in mind, bro. You know, I notice things, I just sit back and watch. But I couldn't pass this opportunity up. You on the big stage right now. And boy, you better get me another check. Boy, you rappers coming out the woodwork. I appreciate this one here. Now, let's address, you said I want to be like the guy Keefer D. First of all, it is what it is with my situation. I don't have a proof point to you and nobody else. I don't ask nobody for nothing. I don't call to kiss nobody, but I'm not trying to be friends with nobody. You know, the person like me or not. You know, I don't want nobody to pick sides and how you saying this one there with it, this one over there. Bro, people gonna believe what they want to believe. I am free. You also made a statement. Some gonna make it out and some not. Bro, listen to what you say sometimes. Cause sometimes we speak out of ignorance. Some gonna make it out and some not. Boosie, I made it out. I was charged with an 848 continuing criminal enterprise, solicitation to commit murder, and was sentenced to life for 2 murders I was never indicted or charged with. So that crap you talking about, BG not talking, BG this and that, BG was charged, BG had a gun case and was given 14 years, was given a release date from the door. I was never given a fighting chance. They didn't even let me go to trial. They just gave me life for 2 murders I was never indicted for. Now, you mentioned religion, because I know there's a lot of you all like to mention religion with street stuff. You say get in there and pray. Bro, I prayed for 23 years, 10 months, and God answered that prayer. It was the cut of Allah to have me released. And you know that, you heard about these wild gangster stories, and you took it and ran with it, and you believe that, but yet you won't believe all the other stuff. This stuff is just wild, it's crazy, but I get it, people gonna believe what they want to believe, people gonna say, they believe this, and all that's fine, but at the end of the day, I don't know you. I mean, you never had a conversation. Only thing you sent word when you first got locked up, tell Gangsta what's up, you were trying to send me your book. But other than that, bro, I don't know you. You never sent me a Diamond Chinese money when you went home. So all that real legend book and all that, the dudes in your legend book, do you look out for them? Do you take care of them? The guy that took the charge for you, you ain't must help this man get a lawyer. But and I can honestly hear it in your voice. Now, if you acting, but then again, you do movies, so you may be a good actor. Because the way you was on Vlad, how you with raising a high-pitched voice to come on down with it. And I don't know if it's the drugs that had you all discombobulated like that, but at the end of the day, man, you sound like you scorn, like like I really did hurt you, like I was really your street hero that disappointed you. But Boosie, I tell you what, you and all the people who are against how I got out or mad that I got out, whatever the case may be, you go through that time. I don't want to do it. I can't do it. My business is my business. If I want to choose to go to the world and tell the world, hey, this is what it is, blah, blah, that's what it is. But at the end of the day, I don't ask nobody for nothing. I don't beg nobody for nothing. I take care of myself. I pay my own bills. I'm in my lane, bro. I'm out here just trying to reach out to the at-risk youth and give it to them now because, like I say, I know how I feel to be in that gangster life. I know how I feel to be in prison. I don't want that. I don't ever want to go back to prison. This is what I chose to do. This is why I chose to go. But now, I want to address the gangster part. I keep the gangster on there because a lot of youth know me as Terrence Gangsta Williams, or know me as Gangsta. So when they hear that name Gangsta, they oh, okay, yeah, I heard about him from the Cash Money Store, like you say, the rappers and things of that nature. Now, once I grab their attention, then I could give them, hey, this is not the road you want to go down. You don't want to play this game. So that's why I keep that gangster attached to me. It's not for the glorify or be boastful that, yo, I'm a gang from the street life. My work spoke for itself. But you know, you got a lot of people that say all that work is dead. But I would say this. I'm gonna give this to my people that I love and that love me. Because when you made a statement about me wanting to be like Keefy D, go back and listen to BG's song when him and Hot Beats was dissing me in 2011. They got a video they made and they got the paperwork where he say, man, he telling on the dead. They been had that paperwork, bro. You late. And like I said, cause you from Baton Rouge, you out from it, you don't know what's going on. You know? So that's why at the end of the day, you man, stay in your lane, mind your business.
So I'm gonna say this, right? I don't really know about this motherfucking gangster book that Boosie go by, right? But don't get me wrong, we all got people that we respected that came before us. You feel me? And when you see, and when you grow up around these people, and not even you gotta grow up around them, you can just watch them from a distance or hear stories. And you grow up looking at them a certain type of way. And then as time goes past and you start hearing other things come out, like niggas start folding and telling and doing all type of wild shit, you start looking at them different. So understand where Boosie is coming from. Now, with Gangsta Williams, I'm not really understanding. I'm not feeling none of what he's saying. He coming at Boosie on some political prisoner type shit. Like, yo, what you did was wrong, bro. What you did was wrong. Baby not fucking with you. Slim, I don't know if he fucking with you. BG not fucking with you. So it ain't just Boosie. It's a lot of niggas in your hometown that ain't rocking with that shit. It's not respected. And I agree with Boosie too, if that's really what you did, because I don't see what the police is getting out of you telling on the dead, other than just clearing a couple homicides. But I think I would like to think that it's a little bit more to that. You ain't just telling on them dead people and come home off no life bit. Nah, it ain't that simple. It ain't that simple at all. Now, he talking about he monetizing. Who the fuck is subscribing to these people, man? Cause he get to talking about he wanna help at-risk kids. Yo, they not trying to hear from no rats, man. You gotta get somebody respected to talk to them kids. Somebody that did their time, came home the same way they went in. Not a nigga that went in, told on some motherfuckers that came back out. Them kids not respecting that. They is not respecting that. I'm telling you. I wouldn't have respected it as a youngin'. And these kids nowadays is ruthless. They not trying to hear none of that shit you saying. Only thing they gonna be on their mind is, boy, you told you's a bitch. Flat out. And I know life is hard. I done seen niggas catch it. I done faced it. But telling was never in the equation. Not for me. Nah. I agree with Boosie, man. Some people gonna make it, some people ain't. Now, Gangsta Williams is saying he made it. I'm saying you didn't. Because if you made it, you'd have came out the same way you went in, and you didn't. You came out a rat, bro. That's just the reality of the situation, yo. You can hate it or love it. But you is not considered a success story. Being a success story would have been you going on there, figuring out a loophole in your case after 23 years and getting out. Because you said you never was indicted for the 2 murders. I'm sure it was some type of loophole you could have got out on some type of technicality. But you chose the easy way out. And you saying BG and them spoke about this in 2011. You didn't get released to 2022. So that lets you know right then and there. You definitely did more telling than what you leading the people on to believe. Because if you did this back in 2011, why the fuck they ain't let you out then? Because we not hearing you got a sentence reduction. I mean, you could have. But I don't know, y'all. I think that shit goofy, y'all. I don't know who supports this shit. But hey, more power to you. But just know it's real niggas that's out here that's talking that shit and been through the same shit he went through. And came home silent. And respected and honored. Gangsta Williams, you came home and your own family don't fuck with you. They don't even claim you. So for you to get on here and try to take some type of high road like you made it, yo, like nah, yo, you ain't make nothing, man. You made the book of fucking clowns that couldn't hold their water and couldn't stand on business and morals and principles. But let me know how y'all feel about this shit in the comments, man. Who y'all side with, Boosie, or y'all side with Gangsta Williams, man? Do y'all understand him telling on the dead and his mind not really telling because he ain't getting nobody locked up? Or is y'all standing with Boosie? Because that's what I'm standing with on this situation, because like I said, I've been in his shoes. You feel me? Telling was never an option. I had a chance at a sentence reduction just to say that I would have told. Hey, this is after the case was already over. I didn't even do that. They denied my sentence reduction. Because telling is just not something that's in my mental. Ever. I sit first. What happened to death before dishonor? Everybody take an oath to something. And if you don't stand for something, you're going to fall for anything. And I think that's the reason Baby and them not fucking with him, because you supposed to stood for something and you didn't. They said they made these rules together and you broke them. Not respected, man. Ain't no kids trying to hear that, man. You ain't got no message to give to the people. But I don't know, man. Let me know in the comments, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. I'm gone.
Hey, Baltimore, bitch, I'm reppin' Baltimore. Young street nigga, dope boy, I come from Baltimore. Young niggas be shining on them dirt bikes, we be wildin', sellin' scramble out of houses. About to hit the block, you know it's trapping time. Gotta watch what I say, cause they might tap the line.